Hello, YouTube. How is everyone doing today? So my name is Bria and welcome to my channel. On my channel, I talk about faith, mental health, self-love, career advice, just anything to do with just life and life as it goes on and as we just grow and develop. So I know I don't have like the perfect backdrop. Sorry if there's like a little splotch there when it comes to my painting. I am going to paint my wall eventually, but if I started when I wanted everything to be perfect, I wouldn't start. So I just want to get into the habit of creating videos even if everything isn't perfect. So I want to talk to you guys today about post grad. Post grad and the struggles of just being a post grad and trying to navigate life and just life being difficult after graduation. Just having goals for yourself and not being where you want to be. I understand it. It's difficult. So I graduated in 2023. I did journalism. So writing. I did a writing program, but I call it journalism for people who don't know, like understand the name of the program, but it is journalism. And it's really hard for you to find jobs like with a journalism degree. Um, so right now, I was working for a nonprofit foundation for a little bit. My contract got cut early, so now I'm back to not working again and looking for work. I know people who have been looking for work for like months, and it's super, super hard for them to find work, and it's difficult. Post grad can be really rough on people. It can cause people to get into a depression, into a funk, and it's just super stressful sometimes. And sometimes you're just like, God, I know I am a person who can do these great things. I know my capabilities. I know what I want to do, but why aren't I where I want to be? And I guess this is why I wanted to make this video. Perhaps it can resonate with someone who is feeling the same way and feeling like they're not where they want to be in their life. I want to be able to look back at this video when I am where I want to be, even with the splotch on my wall and things not perfect, to say, you know what, this is where I was and this is where I am now, because life is a process and getting to where we want to be is a process. But I feel like sometimes social media doesn't show the beginning stages of people's lives when they just start out and everything is not perfect and there's a splotch on their wall and they're not working and things are just not great. I think sometimes on social media we can see people become these big people and we don't see the beginning stages of when things weren't so great. And I think it's important to post videos like this that are very real and authentic so that you can look back for yourself and so that others can see where you came from and how you started on your journey. I know for me, my personal goals are public speaking and mental health advocacy and motivating others in terms of like young girls and women. That's my goals and my aspirations. And it's something that I believe that God will have me do. But life is a process and it all happens in stages. Sometimes He has to prepare us for what we've been praying for. Sometimes we have to start off from the very bottom before we can get to the top. And, you know, I just hope this video motivates someone that, encourages someone to not give up where they are on their journey of being where they want to be and where they, want to get to. Many days when you are trying to get to where you want to get, there are going to be days that are going to be like this, that are just hard. There's going to be dry seasons. There's going to be seasons where things don't make sense. And you're asking God, why? I don't want to be alive and waste my talent, God. So why is it that I'm not where I want to be? There are going to be seasons like that. And I can't give you an answer to why seasons are like this before we get um to harvest, to where things are blooming. But all I can say is sometimes it's like character development, like just so we know that everything that we do is in the hands of God and it's because of God. But I don't know, post grad and just figuring yourself out, it can be really difficult. So I just wanted to do a video of just like reminding someone that it's very normal to feel this way and to feel like things don't make sense. Yeah, it could be hard. It could be really, really hard. I don't know if there's any writers out there. Like I did writing, so I'm even planning on going back to school at one point so that I can brush up on my writing, so that I can do articles and write about things that I love in the near future. Um, but for any writers out there, anybody who's creative, keep your head up and keep doing what you're doing. This is how the process is going to look, especially if you did something creative. You know, it's easier to go to school and do something like, say, nursing or something where you are going to get a job like right away. But when it comes to things like writing and creative fields, it takes time for things to develop. It takes time for you to get to where you want to be. But don't give up just because things are not going the way that you want it to go right now. Just trust in God and know that God is holding your hand through the process. Keep God near. Like first thing in the morning when you wake up, if you can, have your Bible, get a Bible that you understand, and just pray and speak to God and talk about your life and what you want. I know when I prayed for like a certain jobs and stuff, I prayed very particularly, not thinking that God would answer my prayer, and He did. So God is definitely listening to prayers, and He's with you in a season of dryness, in a season where things don't make sense. So I know post grad can be very difficult, and getting on your feet can be difficult. And a lot of people are in this position, but you're not alone. So I just want you to know that. Stay tuned for the next video where I just talk about like career, life advice. I will try to be more consistent as much as I can. I will never give up on YouTube. I will not give up on speaking and just talking about things that I love. And I really hope that this video resonates with someone. All right.